American writer Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "America is another name for opportunity. Opportunity to dream, to succeed, to raise your family, to buy a house, to do a good, honest day's work." America is and has always been a nation of opportunity. And while partisan bickering and governance by crisis have sullied many of your views of how Washington works, the simple truth is that American opportunity has never stemmed from Washington. I believe in a federal government that helps American families, businesses, and students reach their full potential. For lawmakers, that comes from working together across party lines to make a national strategy we can all support, a strategy based on mutual respect, a limited government, and a commitment to the people we serve, and not to scoring political points. In the State of the Union, the President told us that we need 2014 to be a year of action, and I agree. But he needs to work with Congress, not work around it. There's room for agreement between both parties, something we saw glimmers of during his address. Folks nationwide, including all of us in Bucks and Montgomery counties, deserve a government with a common-sense, bipartisan plan to kickstart our economy and to put people back to work. That has to start with leaders from both parties sitting down and saying, "It's too easy to just say we disagree. Let's work with what we agree on." That's the idea behind No Labels, and I'm proud to be part of this bipartisan congressional group which shares my vision for a national strategic vision moving forward. In fact, over 70 lawmakers from both parties in both chambers are with me on this one. And more importantly, we're with 80% of Americans who say that a strategic vision for the future of our country is a must. At the State of the Union, I sat with my Democratic colleague and fellow problem solver, Congresswoman Cheri Bustos, and we sat in support of this idea, and I'll stand with anyone who shares this goal. From cutting waste, fraud, and abuse from every corner of government to getting Washington back to the business of budgeting, No Labels has a plan, and it's a plan that we can all be a part of. Because at the end of the day, the goal is increasing opportunity, not only for our generation, but for my children's and yours. By working together across the aisles that have too often served to divide us, we can begin to take action on a whole list of objectives we share: lowering the cost of health care, improving access and quality of education, cutting back on the taxes, regulations, and red tape that hamstring small businesses, and once and for all, putting our nation on a path to energy independence. I encourage the President to make good on his words from his national address and to work with us to close the gap, because when we grow opportunity, America wins.